My name is Jillian, and this is Jillian Camps, Arizona. And today, yes, we're still at Lost Dutchman State Park, but today, look what I bought finally. I know, some of you guys are just like, Jillian, you gotta get one of these because I go into the wilderness by myself. You've seen my hiking videos. A lot of times I am way out there alone with nothing else around me. So I decided to get the Garmin inReach Mini Pro. This is a satellite communicator device, basically. It requires the Garmin app. From what I understand, I have not tested any of this out, but I've been doing some research. It requires the Garmin app in order to send messages to your loved ones or to have your loved ones track you while you're on and out in the backcountry, right? While you're on an adventure, basically. If you're trying to climb, say, Flatiron, the mountain behind me. Anyways, I bought the Garmin inReach and also a silicone case. So we're going to open up both of these things today. Today is just the unboxing, just FYI. The Garmin inReach Mini 2 is what this is called, I believe. On the box, this is what it comes in, just this cute little box, right? And on the back, it says the package contains the inReach Mini 2 USB cable, carabiner, and documentation. That's all it says on the back. It's got all these kind of warnings and the label on it, but that's it. So let's do the unboxing right quick. Engineered on the inside for life on the outside. That's for me. I'm going to go to Death Valley in a couple weeks, actually. So I'm excited to test this out. I'm going to be testing this out actually right before I leave. So you'll probably see a video of me testing this here very shortly in the next coming week. So anyways, here's what it says. It says, warning. inReach satellite communication features not activated. This device requires an active airtime subscription and must be activated with the Garmin Messenger app. See, that's what I was talking about. So apparently there's multiple levels of subscription. Like you can send, 20 texts in a month or 10 texts in a month or whatnot. But anyways, we're just doing the unboxing. I'm going to set up my subscription later. I'm going to have to show you what that's all about. I don't quite know. I haven't researched that yet, so. Anyway, so there it is. Oh, it's so cute. Listen, it's literally all the ones that you've seen, especially YouTubers wearing. They usually put it on their little hiking pack right here, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it in my silicone case and more than likely stick it just in my bag in case I need it. But here's the inReach. This is what it looks like. Not a sponsor, by the way. I did not get any of this for free. That's what it's in there. So we have the inReach Mini 2. Not done taking a look at that. Let's see what else is in this box first. There's nothing there. Cardboard. And then it looks like there's a couple of other things like it promised. Looks like you have a little charging cable. This is a USB-C. Nope. Yeah, USB-C to USB 2.0 is what they call it. Anyway, so USB-C, that side to USB 2.0. I think it's what they call it. Anyways, and a little carabiner, which has Garmin printed on the side. It's kind of cute. And then we have the documentation as well. The inReach Mini 2. Oh boy. I don't like filming out here in the wintertime, okay? There's a lot of people right there in that parking lot. Okay, so, here's the instructions. Here's the warnings, but we don't need no instructions. Listen, we're professionals hiking in the out of doors, right? I may have to refer to this later. Okay. Anyways, let's take a look at this. This is what we all came here for. Look, it's the Mini inReach 2. Holy crap, I want to get a good shot of that. This is the Mini inReach 2. Looks like it has a piece of plastic on the screen. I'm going to take that off. But look at it. Ooh, it's pretty. So this is the front. As you can see, it's got a little antenna for the satellite communication, right? And then here's the one side. This side just has an up and a down arrow. I don't know if you can see that there. Up and down arrows. Nothing else. Wait, this looks like a charging port, actually. And it is. It's a waterproof charging port. So a lot of times on these type of devices, they make them waterproof by putting in a little a rubberized gasket here. So that's what this is. It's a little rubberized gasket for the charging port so no water can get in it, right? But I would not assume that this is waterproof. So don't like submerge this in water, right? So anyways, there's a charging port under there. up and down arrows, also underneath plastic. And then on the back side, it looks like it has this little, like partially a carabiner clip where it's like a rugged clip which kind of spins in place here, and it has just this little tiny half of a strap on it where you can put the carabiner on it and clip it to your bag. But I'd just be careful with this, you know, you don't want to damage it, right? Because otherwise it's game over. It says use SOS only in an emergency, send SOS, open SOS cover, hold button until alert starts, cancel SOS, hold SOS button until the message appears, reset, hold power until the reset. So that's what those warnings are on the back. That's kind of nice actually. So if you're in an SOS situation, you first have to open the SOS cover and then press the button. So that's what it says on the back. And then this side, obviously, here's the SOS button, and it's got the OK button and a return button as well, it looks like. You can kind of see that there. OK, and then return SOS button, which flips open like this. And then there's the button on the inside there, which we will not press, but you can press it. You know what I mean? You just press the SOS. Then we already looked at the back, and then this side, and now let's look at the front. You can see it's just got a tiny screen here with up and down arrows on the side. I wonder if these are like touch screen arrows. An OK and a return. Oh, I bet this is just indicating where the buttons are on the side. So like this side says the up and down arrow, that's where this is. The OK button and the return button, that's on this side of it, right? And then we already saw the top. That just has the satellite communicator. It requires a pretty extensive antenna, and then the power button. And then we also have, it looks like where you can put some type of carabiner on the side here, or some type of like wire to clip it to you, right? And then on the bottom, it looks like this is just a rubber piece for ruggedness. It doesn't actually come off or anything, right? Like the power is already contained in here. So anyways, all right, let's try and power it on. I'm kind of curious if it came with any power. I doubt it. And it does, look. So when you power it on for the first time, you have to select, can you see that there? English, French, Spanish, lots of languages. Then you can press OK for whatever language you prefer. Warning, messaging, tracking, and SOS require an active subscription. So that's all it says on the screen. Always test your device before you go is what it also says. To get started, download the Garmin Messenger app. And then it's got 3 lines in the top right corner, probably the only thing that you can select, which is the menu, in order to change maybe some settings around. Are you sure you want to skip pairing? I'm going to say skip, also skip. Okay, and it's got 40% battery. So I'm going to take this home. I'm going to do a completely different video. So as you can see, we're on the main screen now. Just shows the time. It's got the battery percentage up there, which is at 40%. And then a little screen, little 3 lines up here in the corner where you can probably click on the OK button and it'll go to the menu. So this is a pretty neat little device. I'm going to read up on it, and then I'm going to show you guys, do a little walkthrough of what I chose for the subscription and how I set this up. So for now, let's say goodbye to the little tiny Garmin. It's very cute though, isn't it? Anyways, thanks so much for watching this Jillian Camps Arizona video. Feel free to thumbs up this content if you like it and you want to see more like it. Also, if you're not currently following me and you want to follow me around, feel free to hit that subscribe button below, or you can like my page on Facebook or on Instagram. That's at Jillian Camps Arizona. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.